It's a very have fun till daddy takes the T-bird away. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fung Bros Food Express. Today we are going to be covering a New York City institution.
This place is a staple of New York childhood, just like the dollar slice of pizza, the 24-hour bodega, and bagels. Even Anthony Bourdain ate here.
If you didn't already know what we're talking about Papaya King.
I heard that if you grew up in New York, you've definitely eaten here or at least hung out here.
Let's go. Alright, you guys, so we are Papaya King, and we are about to try every single one of their signature papaya hot dogs.
That is 14 dogs, and these have a bunch of toppings on them.
But none of the toppings actually on any of these specialty hot dogs is papaya.
Yes, that's because when Papaya King actually started, it started as a stand that was selling tropical fruit drinks. But later, they incorporated the Frankfurt, aka the hot dog, and then the hot dog became the main thing. Back then, this is like the OG tourist spot for teenagers.
Yes.
Why? Because it's primarily cheap, it's fun, it's kind of funky, because it's called Papaya King, but it serves hot dogs.
If you look at the food, they got fried Oreos, they got fried Twinkies, they got curly fries, tater tots. Papaya King is pretty much like a carnival. We gotta get into trying these specialty papaya dogs. 14 specialty Frankfurters, let's go.
Number 1, I got the cheese dog.
Number 2, I've got the onion overload. Andrew, what'd you think, man? That's kind of like the ballpark France with the cheese in the middle, like Rick Ross likes, but those are like on the top.
You know how on the original Philly cheesesteak they use Cheese Whiz? It's kind of like that same feeling where they got like sauteed onions, Cheese Whiz, and the dog.
I would say for me, they definitely overloaded the onions. It was too much.
There's too much onions.
Stewed onions, raw onions, crispy onions.
Your breath right now is kicking and scaring people away.
It's an overload.
For number 3, I got the Bullseye.
And number 4, I've got the sides on top. Before you go into yours, let me just say that I enjoyed this.
Yeah?
I liked it. It's pretty much a chili cheese dog, but with curly fries on top.
Maybe this sides on top thing could, you know, spread to other people.
What would you think, man? Because that was kind of a side.
This is kind of a side.
Was that barbecue sauce?
Yes, barbecue sauce, Cheese Whiz, onion rings. You can't go wrong. I mean, those are all things that people love to get. Especially, I love how it's beer batter. This is my favorite type of onion ring. I don't mess with that little crumbly type. Nah, this is smooth. I don't. For number 5, I got the SLAW sausage.
And number 6, I've got the SLAW dog.
What's the difference? This one's thicker, this one's thinner. Hey, yo, David, I'm not gonna lie, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this one because this is a sausage rather than a hot dog.
I mean, I believe it. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like this little rinky-dink, little sausage in comparison. Pickles have a strong flavor and you need a, you know, just a
lot
bigger
of meat, a lot of juice and spice. And
final word, if you're gonna get the SLAW dog, some version of the SLAW dog, get the SLAW sausage. Coming up at number 7, I've got the Upper East.
And at number 8, I got the onion crunch.
This is a pretty cheap hot dog, let's be honest here. A lot of high school kids eat here and like middle school kids. So for them to have a pastrami hot dog is what, $3.75? Kudos to them.
I like the onion crunch because to me it kind of signifies like how fun and like kind of funky this spot is. You know, you got little crispy onions, you got Cheese Whiz, things that are not traditionally on the hot dog.
It's a very have fun till daddy takes the T-bird away. At number 9, I've got the green hot.
At number 10, I got the HULA. Woo! I think these are definitely the spicier dogs on the menu. I mean, both of them got jalapeno peppers in them. I have pineapples though to kind of cool it down. What'd you think?
This green hot was my favorite one this far.
You don't just have peppers on there. You have jalapeno peppers and then you have the crushed red pepper sprinkled on top.
Red peppers, green peppers, crushed peppers, onions. I feel like, in my opinion, the peppers really draw the flavor of the beef.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're saying the peppers in this case are doing the beef a favor, or should I say flavor?
It pairs perfectly with the banana daiquiri.
Okay, you got the banana daiquiri. I have the coconut champagne. This spot started as a tropical fruit spot. Don't get me wrong, the drinks are good.
The champagne.
Whoa, man,
Right.
that coconut champagne is kind of like a pina colada. Number 11, I got the home run. Boom.
And number 12, I've got pigs in a blanket.
We pigs. So this home run is typically a hot dog that you would probably get at a Yankees game. So this is possibly, dare we say, the most New York dog of them all.
Wow. Let me say this, the pig in the blanket joint was a little much for me.
Yeah, looks a little crazy.
It was a little much for me, man. I mean, there was a lot of cheese, a lot of onions, bacon.
The bacon.
It was the bacon. Don't ya know?
It's the bacon.
And the bacon with the cheese, put it over the top.
For number 13, I got the classic chili dog.
And number 14, I've got the Southern Comfort.
For this chili dog, I'm not gonna lie, I thought, you know, there was a little bit too much cheese. The cheese needs something to balance it out. Like, it needs either like pickles or like coleslaw or something, because Cheese Whiz, it comes at you fast and strong. And man, let me tell you, Cheese Whiz, it hits you like a moving bus.
Okay, you got chili cheese, you got coleslaw, you got onions. And I thought it was like surprisingly a good mix.
Chili and coleslaw, most people would not think to put those two things together, but it sounds like a good balance.
Yo, Andrew, we just finished with the specialty franks. Which ones were your favorite?
All right, my top two favorite were definitely the slaw sausage and the bullseye.
I would say for me, it was the green hot.
Really? The one that...
It was the green
Is it because it
hot.
made you drink the papaya drink?
Yeah, it made me have a reaction, a visceral reaction.
It was polarizing.
All right, but Andrew, they have other carnival-like treats here which lend to the fun-like atmosphere here at Papaya King.
Yeah, let me tell you this, Papaya King ain't no one-trick pony, okay?
Yo, listen, guys, this is not a chicken nugget. These are fried mac and cheese bites.
The dip yours in ketchup. I'm gonna eat mine plain, right here. Yeah, look at that.
To end it off, we've got the fried snack round. That's a fried Twinkie. These are fried Oreos. Papaya King is lit. All right, Andrew, we just got a taste of the Papaya King experience. What are your major takeaways?
Man, all right, like, I'm not gonna stand here and say that these are the greatest hot dogs I've ever had in my life. But I will tell you this, I had a good time. They were tasty. They had inventive flavors. The desserts were fun.
I definitely would still include it on my must visit. A spot where New York natives want to go and even a middle schooler can afford to eat is something special. And if you look close enough, you will see some New York soul here that you can rarely find anywhere else.
Fung Bros recommend that if you're stopping through New York, you come to the Papaya King on St. Mark's. All right, everybody, let us know in the comments below, number 1, if you've ever been to Papaya King. And number 2, what is a cool hot dog topping flavor that you've never seen before? And number 3, let us know what other snacks you would like to deep fry, because, you know, after all, they did have the Oreos and the Twinkies.
All right, you guys, until next time, we're out. Peace. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching that episode of Fung Bros Food Express at Papaya King.
Shout out to all the friendly employees at the Papaya King in St. Mark's. I would actually come here again, man. To be honest, I did like couple of the dogs a lot.
I think the first time we came here, Andrew, as kids, was when we were like in high school, and I want to say we were like, I don't know, 16 or 17.
I would say that this is kind of an overlooked staple. I think a lot of people get caught up in all the new kind of hipster restaurants, but don't forget about the King, Papaya King. Anyways, check this video right here, watch this. Watch this video right here, subscribe to our channel, check out our shirts.
And make sure you let us know if there's any other New York institutions you want us to check out. Until next time, we're out. Peace.